The dream you've been chasing your entire life is dead. There's no point in pursuing it any further. It's empty, a road leading to nowhere. For those that know me, these words might sound crazy or completely out of character. And so, as you might expect, when I say these things, they probably don't mean what you think. So what do I mean? And if my dream is dead, then what should I chase? Money, fame, awards, respect, recognition. These are just a few of the things that we're taught to strive for. The things that are put in front of us every single day on different social media platforms and associated with things such as likes that show us this is the best way to live. And as someone who's on the journey towards great things, what I'm about to say next might make me look like a hypocrite, but stick with me. All 5 of the things that I listed, along with pretty much any other dream, goal, or aspiration that you've set for yourself, and I've set for myself, are not worth pursuing for the simple fact that they have no end. There will always be another dollar you can make, another award you can win, another car you can buy, another woman you can meet, and someone's respect or admiration that you haven't earned. So placing these things at the forefront of your focus leads you into a never-ending chase. And the only reason I can say that is because I speak from experience. This is my 5th year as a professional athlete, and I've experienced many highs and many lows along the way. But what surprised me the most is that many of the lows actually followed some of my biggest achievements. Achieving things that should have been momentous occasions actually left me alone and feeling like it wasn't enough. So what's the solution? Is it best that we just give up on the pursuit of greatness after all? Or are we just looking in the wrong place for satisfaction? What I've been able to realize along my own personal journey is that the peace and fulfillment that we all seek lies alongside the path to greatness. There will always be another mountain to climb, but that doesn't mean that we can't enjoy every step of the way. No one ever said that we can't be happy until we reach the peak. In fact, the thing that gave us the idea to even climb that mountain in the first place was our love for climbing itself. So if you feel stuck or you feel like your pursuit has grown stagnant, try to find your way back to the present moment. Fall back in love with the process. Reconnect to the simple things that inspired you to go on this journey in the first place. If it's being an athlete, fall back in love with practice. If it's being a writer, fall back in love with writing. If it's becoming a filmmaker, fall back in love with making films. Leave the results aside and embrace the understanding that a day spent perfecting your craft was a successful day. Each day is an opportunity for you to challenge yourself to grow in your field of expertise. And each day you successfully challenge yourself is a victory. Don't wait to celebrate yourself based on what the outside world recognizes. Because if you don't recognize yourself and the steps you're taking for you, you can't expect anyone else to. The more we can recognize that the process is the reward, the less we'll be stirred by external factors. In fact, any obstacle we do face will actually become a positive because we know that when we overcome it, the growth that happens as a result will be extremely fulfilling. So embrace challenges, embrace obstacles. Don't wish for them, but when they come along, welcome them as a part of your story and tackle them step by step. I don't know how many of you are religious, but there's a great quote that states, "Fear says, what if? Faith says, even if." And I don't think you have to be religious to adopt that mindset. If you truly believe that the journey you're on is one worth taking, then no amount of fear should steer you from the course. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but if we can find a way to shift our focus on a day-to-day basis to what truly counts, we'll feel a lot better as a result. And so that leads us to a simple conclusion. The only way to feel consistently fulfilled along the journey to becoming the best version of yourself is to take one step forward each day and to recognize that step when you take it. The only way to do the great thing is to do the little things every single day. You can't write a book without writing. You can't film a movie without filming. You can't cook a meal without cooking. You can't climb a mountain without climbing. So my challenge to you is find your thing and do it every day and forget about the results because the true reward comes from daily growth. And if you ever get off track, don't be too hard on yourself. We're all on the same journey and we all fall on our face sometimes. I know I do. But what's important is how you respond because sometimes you have to tumble all the way down to realize how far you can climb. I'll see you guys soon.